One day I was riding on the bus and there was this father and son and they were talking, and then the father asked the son, "Son, what do you want to be when you grow up?" The son replied excitedly, "Dad, when I grow up, I want to be a construction worker. I want to build tall, beautiful buildings, and I want to construct beautiful roads for the people to travel on." And then the father quickly interrupted and said, "No, you wouldn't do that. I would rather you be a doctor." In that moment, the child's confidence and excitement vanished. I could see his self-esteem deteriorate and literally go from 100 to 0. And in that moment, I just knew that someone's purpose had been destroyed and buried down and crushed. That boy felt small, but the father kept talking and talking, but I could see that he had blacked out. He wasn't listening anymore, but his excitement had died and his passion was crushed. As I kept on looking at what had just happened, I was asking myself, could this be the reason why most of us grow up and we have no idea what we should be? We have no idea what our purpose is. We have no idea what our talents are. If you are someone that has been struggling to find your life purpose, could it be that something like that happened to you? Like the little boy on the bus who was discouraged from becoming what he should be? Could it be that something like that happened? Well, you need to ask yourself, you've seen people that have talked you out. For example, you've told people that maybe I want to do ABCD. What was their response? People do this even when you're an adult. You tell them, I want to go to the park and just watch the stars or watch a sunset. And someone may say, oh, that's boring. Let's go watch a movie. They just talked you out of your purpose. They just talked you out of something you want to do. It is subtle, but it kills you. It kills your passion. Okay? And myself, I was looking at my own life and I was wondering, why is it that I struggled to find my life purpose? When I was growing up, I had very low self-esteem. I was yearning for love from everybody. But as I have grown up and I am looking with an adult eye, I can see that the grown-ups around me are the ones that caused it. I'm not blaming them. They did their best. But I can see how manipulative they are, how narcissistic they are, and how they quickly crush down your goals when you tell them. And I'm feeling sorry for my younger self because I faced that all my life. And right now I'm like, why did that have to happen to me? I'm not crying about it. Right now I'm doing something about it. And if you are someone that has faced that, you don't need to stay in that same situation. I want to encourage you right now that even if your goals may have been crushed, like the little boy on the bus who was discouraged by someone who was supposed to help nurture his goals, and that is the same person that crushed them, you don't need to remain in that same state, because that child in you still yearns for approval, because your parents, your guardians are supposed to approve and groom you and nurture your talents. But if you didn't get that chance, you need to start paying attention. Every time you want to do something and someone says no to you, don't go with the no. Be rebellious and continue with the yes that comes from inside of you. Also, the other thing, you don't need to tell people what you want to do, especially when you find out that they don't support your things. That may seem not right in their eyes is exactly what God wants you to do. For example, if you want to paint, if you love to paint and you were nurtured into becoming a doctor, or if you want to do construction work and you were nurtured into becoming a nurse, a doctor, it may look silly to someone else, but that is what God wants you to be. Take the courage and become the construction worker that God wants you to be, because from deep inside of you, God talks to you and tells you exactly what you should be, and you will flourish in doing those things that God wants you to do. I've always wanted to make videos. I love art, I love painting, I love to travel, I love to do sports, but my passions were buried inside, and I was not able to express myself to do these things because I did not have the support. Right now I'm taking this step of faith and I'm doing these things. For example, I'm making these videos, and I'm starting to root for myself to do those things that may not seem good to everybody else, but I know this is who I should be. This is what I should have been doing already. Okay? If you can relate to this message, let me know in the comments. Has anyone ever talked you out of your dream, out of something you were passionate about doing? If you found this video helpful, I'm going to link other inspiring and motivating videos. And thank you so much for watching. Love you. God bless you. Bye.